everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today I thought I'd do a little vlog on Ted's rewards chart. We have implemented a rewards chart in this house. We were finding that Ted was getting a little bit erratic and tetchy about certain things and wouldn't do certain things, and I found it quite stressful. And then we implemented this and it seems to be working, touch wood, I say that now. Basically what my husband and I did, we sat down and we decided it was a little bit like a business meeting, if I'm honest. I felt like I was in front of the boss trying to give a presentation, but anyway, so what we did was we sat down and we went through the things that we'd like Ted to start doing. I also read online from the nanny person, I can't remember her name, you know the one I mean, that you shouldn't put more than 10 things down because it confuses a child, and you should write things down in a language that they understand. So we did everything with I will help mummy and daddy, and then once he helps mummy and daddy he gets a reward for it, so he gets a sticker on his chart, and then if he gets 4 stickers by the end of the day he gets a treat. Normally he gets like 8 stickers, 10 stickers, so I actually give him 2 treats. We give him these things called bear claws, which he absolutely loves. So it really is a great reward for him. I think whatever works best for your child, I think you should just go for that if you're going to try this. So I'll show you what's on this rewards chart now. So the first one was, I stayed in my room until the sunshine showed on my clock. We were finding with Ted that he tended to get up and just come into our room and lie on the floor, and then if mummy got up before daddy he'd start bugging daddy for the iPad and things. So basically we bought him one of those grow clocks which never worked before, but when we implemented this he now stays in his room until the sunshine shows on his clock, and when he does he gets a sticker on his chart, and touch wood, it's been working really well so far. I washed my hands before my meals. I'm a bit guilty of this as well. I don't tend to let him wash his hands before his meals, but I think we should. I think it's just hygienic. So we are trying to wash our hands a bit more before meals now. I ate my meal at the table by myself and fed myself. Yet he wasn't doing that, and meal times were a bit of a nightmare. So I've also started to turn off the television now as well, so there's no TV on, and he seems to be sitting and eating quite happily now. So I'm really pleased with that one actually. I helped tidy up my toys. 9 times out of 10 he did, but there would be times when I would find myself just shouting at him to try and get him to help me tidy up, and I didn't like doing that. So if he doesn't want to help, what I say to him now is, I'll put a cross on your chart. And in a book I've been reading, it says put a cross on the chart, and then if the child changes their mind, you put a sticker over the top. So that's what else I've been doing. I dressed and undressed myself. He does do this. He tends to need help with trousers and putting his arms through sleeves and things, but he's very good at getting undressed. I helped mummy and daddy when they asked me to help, and I was a good boy at swimming. The good boy at swimming has been worked really well last week. I actually now promise him a toy from Poundland if he does well at swimming. He's not the greatest swimmer. The homeopath keeps telling me that he's actually allergic to chlorine, and I think it might be because he's allergic to chlorine that he's finding it difficult. So I now promise him a toy. I want him to learn to swim, and I know if I keep taking him back to chlorine it's not good for him, but we like the teacher. There is another option. We could take him to an oxygenated pool, but there aren't any very near to us, and he wouldn't have the same teacher, and we both like the teacher. So I've left this as it is for the moment. And he seems to be getting better at swimming each time we go, so touch wood, this remains that way. Rewards he gets when he does as he's told. So each time he does something, he gets a sticker, 1 sticker on his chart, and it says here, when I have got 4 stickers I will get a treat tomorrow. And then I've also written down no TV at meal times. If I don't eat my meals, it will go in the bin and I will not get anything else to eat. If I do not help tidy up my toys in the evening, I do not get the iPad. If an adult asks me to do something and I refuse, I get a cross in the box on my reward chart. And basically, that's just those rules down there. He can't read, so those are just for us to remember. But this seems to be working okay at the moment. So I realise this may seem a little bit harsh to people, but we have found his behaviour to be a lot better since we've implemented this chart. The reason we started this chart is because we need to start potty training him. He's sort of using the toilet and sort of using the potty, but he is still in nappies during the day and at night. So I want to get him into big boy pants. So this is why we implemented a rewards chart. The book we were reading said if he can do certain things, by the time he's 3, he should really be using the toilet like a big boy. So that's why we've started to implement these charts. The book we're reading is by Gina Ford, and it's potty training in 1 week. So we're going to start this weekend. I will do a vlog on it as well, and I will put it up on my YouTube channel for you all to see. So fingers crossed we get somewhere a bit faster. I'm going to tell him that the nappy fairies have come and taken his nappies away and he needs to start wearing big boy pants. So I'm hoping it works. We're also going to put something down here on his chart as well, and every time he goes to the potty this weekend we're going to just reward it out. She says that bribery is not good, but if they're over 3 and they're quite a stubborn child like he is, that you should just use bribery to get them to go. So that is what we're going to do this weekend. Fingers crossed. Wish us luck. That's it from me. If you liked this vlog, please give us a thumbs up, and please don't forget to like, comment or subscribe below. And fingers crossed, we will see you with a potty trained boy after the weekend. Okay, see you later. Bye.